Hi everybody, Tammy here, and I wanted to come on today. I have been watching a lot of videos from lots of crafty people that are doing videos of their favorite things, favorite crafty tools and supplies that they've used over the past year, well, 2024. So I thought I'm going to do the same thing because I actually have 6 things here that I could not live without that I will put under the crafty tool, paper crafting tool title. So the first thing is this cute little sidekick. This is the little machine that I did not know I needed. So I kind of happened upon it out of necessity. I used a die cutting machine for a long time, and I used it, and it just doesn't work like it should. So I came to the conclusion that okay, I have to shop for something new. So I ended up getting the big Sizzix Pro die cutting machine that has its own little place in my craft room here. It's very heavy. It's not portable. I mean, it weighs a ton, but it does a wonderful job cutting anything I need it to cut. Huge dies. I mean, it does everything. So I'm like, I hated to always go over to that machine for little dies, to cut out like little embellishments for cards. This is an example. We made several of these little Gable box treat boxes during the holidays, and to just cut out all this, the little stuff, the little detail elements here, this little machine worked like a charm. It's completely portable, which I love. I take this into the living room with me if I want to sit and, with my hubby when he's watching a game on TV. I just sit. I have a little table I can pull up, and I do die cutting. It's not noisy, not really. He's never said anything, but it's adorable. And you can take it anywhere. I can take this when we travel to our place up north. I don't really have crafting space up there, but this can just go in my crafty bag that I travel with, and I can die cut, from anywhere basically. So I'm really happy. This was a purchase from last year, and it came with some cute little dies and little embossing folders, and then it came with, I think, these 3 plates came with it. These are the 2 that you use for using dies, and then I believe this one's probably for the embossing folder. I haven't used the little embossing folders yet in here. And then I actually bought these are called the little extended plates, so I bought these separate. But this is a little workhorse, and I love it. So I do not regret the purchase at all. And I can't remember where I got this. I think it was a bundle deal. Might have been on scrapbook.com. I'm not sure. So that's my first item. Then my second item. Okay, if I had to say what my very favorite purchase was last year, and what my favorite tool in my crafting room is, it's this. This is the glue press from My Sweet Petunia, and this has been a major game changer for me. I no longer grab my glue bottle and have to fight with it for, sometimes I think I fought with it for a half hour to get it unclogged. This is amazing. So the tricks that you have to remember with this, I'm going to show you. This has I did test it out this morning just to make sure that, look at this, you guys. I mean, you're just pulling the trigger. It's so effortless, and it'll do, just thin. I love how thin the strips are, and you can put as much, and you saw how fast I did that. So the trick that I've learned is I always, once I've glued, I just do this, take the little excess off, pop it back down in the holder, and you want to make sure, first you want to make sure your glue bottle is in here snug. You're going to hear like a little click. So to take this out, you just kind of push it out like that, like that. And then to put this in, it's super easy to set up. You're just pushing this through. Okay. Did you hear that little click? That means it's in there snug how it should be. And then you just pop it on your stand here, and it can stay like this for a long, long time. I have never had this clog. As long as you've got it in your stand and it's in there, you know, setting in there properly. If you were to put this somewhere in your craft room and it got like knocked to the side or somehow off kilter, like say like that, it's not going to work like it should. It needs to be in the base properly. So I have this sitting in an area in my craft room right behind me on a desk, and there's nothing close by it, so it doesn't get knocked accidentally by, you know, somebody walking into the craft room, somebody looking for something, could be me, and forgetting, you know, that I knocked it off, because it has to sit down in this little rubber stopper. As long as this tip is sitting on that rubber stopper, you are good, and this will not clog. So this is my favorite item of all time. It really is. So that's the glue press, and I checked. Right now this is $32.99 at Spectrum Art Creations. They have these in stock. That's where I bought mine. So if you're looking for one, you can get one. And you can use other glues. I forgot to say that. So it comes with the Nuvo glue, which I love, but I also love Bearly art glue, and I love art glitter glue. You can put those glues in these containers. You can buy these containers. Actually, the glue press comes with a empty Nuvo container plus the full Nuvo glue container here, bottle. You can put your other glues, you can buy extras of these empty, because these are the glue containers that fit inside this. So you can, you know, just change, put a label on the bottom here. If it's your Bearly art glue or your art glitter glue, just put a label so you know which one you're using. And yeah, so if you, I am loving Nuvo glue for my paper crafting. But I also have the other two, and I do love them as well. So anyways, you're not limited to the Nuvo glue. You can't put like Fabri-Tac and those sorts of glues in here, but you know, think of like the consistency of like the art glitter glue, the Bearly art glue, and then this Nuvo. Those types of glues you can use in here. And you're gonna love it, I know you will. So, okay, moving on to my next item. Now this is also from the My Sweet Petunia. This is the Misty. This has been around a long time. So these aren't all items that I purchased in 2024. I love this. This is my go-to. Any stamping that I do, I drag this out. It's actually kept right close under my desk here on a shelf, so it's easily accessible. I did buy another stamping platform. I can't remember the brand. I haven't opened it, you guys, because of this. I haven't felt the need to use anything else. This has worked for me perfectly. So I think the other stamping platform like lifts up. So there may be a time that I'll open that other one. I don't know when, because this works for all of the sorts of stamps that I use. You know, your Unity stamps, all the stamps I use, this works for. And I love it. It's precise, works beautifully when you've got, you know, a die cut image that you have to stamp on. This is the tool you need. And these have been out, like I said, for a long time. So we're going to put this actually right there. And then, let's see. These are the little scissors that I love for fussy cutting. These are the Cutter Bee scissors, and they're super pointy, and that allows you to get into the little crevices, the little corners, the tiny little spots that you have to fussy cut. And I just love how these feel. They're just a good quality, well, not good, they're great quality for a little pair of fussy cutting scissors. So, and I always put, yeah, it goes, the big bolt right there goes, or what is that called? You know what that thing's called. The bigger one it gets covered up by the cover there. So these are great. I think they have these in other colors too, but I love those. And then this is something that I got last year. This is, oh gosh, is my camera showing it? It's the Tailored Expressions embossing tool. And so the embossing powder is all in here. And then this is a little foam. You can see it coming out. You just rub this. Well, I actually usually just do a little pounce and then just rub it around. And you've got your embossing powder right there. You're ready to stamp with your embossing ink, and then dry it with your embossing gun, and you won't have any little stray areas of embossing powder that stayed and become part of your design. So love this. This is from Tailored Expressions. Yeah, I don't know, it's just not, you can see the TE, but it's the little embossing tool. So that's something that I really love. And then I think we're at the last thing here. And this is the Scrapbook Adhesives Crafty Foam Tape. I've been using the black a lot. And this brand, any sort of adhesives that I buy from Scrapbook Adhesives, I have loved. So when we want to bump up our card dies, or embellishments on our cards, we use a lot of the Crafty Foam Tape. And so I have the little packages. These are great for travel. And then I also have the gigantic foam tape roll, and I also have it in white. I find I use the black more. I'm not sure why. I don't know, I'm preferring the black, but the white works just as well. And the trick is Scrapbook Adhesives is the company, and you won't be disappointed. I've used other foam tapes. This is by far my favorite brand. So, okay, I think I covered all of my very favorite crafty tools. There were 6 of them, I believe. So I think I will do another, like my favorite junk journal supplies and my favorite card making supplies. I'll do a couple more videos with my favorites, because these are fun things to do, and I enjoy watching everybody's videos with their favorites. So anyways, I hope you're finding time this weekend to do something that makes you happy. And until next time, I will talk to you later. Bye-bye.